Welcome back to the World Model Podcast. In today's episode, we'll be discussing the artist's new brush, world models in creative expression. We have framed world models as engines of prediction, planning, and control, but there is another profoundly human domain they are beginning to transform, the realm of art and creative expression. This is not about AI making pastiches of existing art, it is about world models becoming a new kind of medium, a collaborative partner that can generate coherent, dynamic, and interactive worlds from the seed of an idea. The artist is no longer just a painter or a composer, they are a world gardener, planting a seed of narrative or aesthetics and tending to the emergent growth of a simulated universe. Move beyond Sora's stunning video generation. That is a one-way street, prompt in, video out. The next step is interactive generative worlds. An artist could specify a theme, a melancholic city after the rain, and a world model could generate not just a static image, but an entire explorable city block with consistent weather, lighting, sounds, and even NPCs with simulated behaviours that match the melancholy mood. The artwork is no longer a thing you look at, it's a place you inhabit, and it can be different every time. This is revolutionizing game design and digital storytelling. Companies like Charisma AI or tools built on top of game engines are enabling creators to populate worlds with characters powered by language models, giving them persistent memories and goals. The story emerges from the interaction, but a world model takes this further. It ensures the world itself is consistent. If it's established that a bridge is broken, the model won't generate a path across it. If a character is afraid of the dark, the simulation of the world will incorporate how shadows fall. The artist becomes a curator of possibility, setting boundaries and initial conditions, then exploring the infinite creations of their simulated collaborator. This is a new form of co-creation with a system that understands narrative causality, visual style, and emotional tone. This also challenges our very definition of art and the artist. If a beautiful, emotionally resonant virtual world is generated by an AI from a simple text prompt, who is the artist? The prompter, the AI's architects, the collective cultural data that it was trained on? Or it dissolves the myth of the solitary genius and presents art as a collaborative dialogue between human intention and a vast, simulated, latent space of cultural and aesthetic possibility. Furthermore, it makes art dynamic and alive. A world model based on artwork could respond to its audience. The mood of the simulated world could shift based on the collective emotional sentiment of viewers interacting with it online. It could evolve over time, learning from interactions to become more engaging or surprising. My controversial take is that this will not replace human artists, but will create new artistic avant-garde. Much like the invention of photography did not replace painting, but birthed impressionism and abstract art. The art of the 21st century will be less about crafting a single perfect static object, and more about designing the generative systems and initial seeds that yield endless, beautiful, coherent variations. The value will shift from the artifact to the algorithm, from the masterpiece to the possibility of space. And if we can create such rich, responsive worlds for art, why not one for humanity's oldest endeavours, education? That is our next episode. This has been the World Model Podcast. We explore the frontiers of creation. Subscribe now.